Hello, and welcome to Gayan Junction. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a book that's a roadmap for our times. Yuval Noah Harari's 21 Lessons for the 21st Century. This book isn't a history lesson or a prophecy. Instead, it's a guide to the present, exploring the most pressing issues of our time. Harari asks a fundamental question: can we still understand the world we've created? Let's get into some of the most powerful lessons. The technological challenge. Harari argues that the fusion of information technology and biotechnology is creating unprecedented challenges for humanity. We've always worried about automation, but he says, this time, it's different. In the past, machines took over physical jobs. Now, AI is mastering cognitive skills, thinking, analyzing, and even understanding human emotions. This could create a new, useless class of people who are not just exploited, but entirely irrelevant to the economy. Harari points out that populist revolts today aren't just about exploitation, but about a fear of irrelevance. He suggests that the solution isn't to protect jobs, but to protect people, perhaps with ideas like universal basic income. He also warns that as AI gets better at hacking our biochemical algorithms, our feelings and desires, political authority could shift from humans to algorithms. Our liberal faith in free will might be exposed as a myth, and we could face new forms of digital dictatorships. The political challenge. The technological revolution needs a global response, but our politics are stuck in the past. Harari highlights the clash between nationalism and global problems. Issues like climate change and technological disruption can't be solved by one nation alone. Yet many leaders are turning inward, promoting a brand of nationalism that promises to solve everything by putting our country first. Harari sees this as a dangerous form of escapism, a failure to confront the reality that we are all part of a single global civilization. Despair and hope. Terrorism. A powerful insight from the book is on terrorism. Harari calls terrorism a form of theater, where terrorists, who are militarily weak, use spectacular acts of violence to incite fear and cause their enemies to overreact. He compares them to a fly trying to destroy a china shop by getting a bull to go wild. The real danger isn't the terrorists themselves, but our own overblown fear and misguided reactions, which often cause more damage than the attacks. Truth. On the topic of truth, Harari presents a provocative idea. Humanity is a post-truth species. Our ability to create and believe in fictions, from religions to national myths and even money, is what has allowed for large-scale cooperation and made us the dominant species. The challenge today is not that we've suddenly entered an era of lies, but that the old fictions are breaking down, and new ones are being created and weaponized at an unprecedented speed. To combat this, he offers two rules of thumb. First, pay for reliable information. If a service is free, you might be the product. Second, if an issue is important to you, read the peer-reviewed scientific literature. It is our most reliable source of knowledge. Resilience. How do we stay resilient in this confusing age? Harari's advice is deeply personal. He argues that the traditional model of education, a period of learning followed by a period of working, is obsolete. The only constant is change. So the most important skill is mental flexibility, the ability to learn and reinvent ourselves throughout our lives. This includes understanding that our own thoughts and desires are often just biochemical algorithms, not expressions of a magical self. His final lesson, based on his own practice, is meditation. He suggests that to avoid being hacked by corporations and governments, we must get to know our own operating system, our minds, better than they do. This means observing our reality without attaching to stories or fictions. Conclusion. So, 21 Lessons for the 21st Century is a powerful, if unsettling, look at our world. It challenges our assumptions about work, freedom, and even truth itself, while urging us to embrace humility and mindfulness. What do you think? Which of these challenges resonates most with you? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Gyan Junction for more deep dives. Until next time.